Hello everyone, my name is Evil Joker Gaming and welcome to week 7 of College Football Mania. That's right, we are halfway there. And at halfway there, I am currently sitting at 35-25. Last week, I am counting myself as 7-3 because Florida and LSU did postpone their game, and until they play that game, or if they play that game, I'll go ahead and count that as a correct pick. So I was 7-3 last week, 35-25 overall. Let's see if I can have another good week of picks. First off, we have number 20 West Virginia and Texas Tech. Texas Tech quarterback Patrick Mahomes returned to action last week, turning in a Heisman caliber first half in Manhattan, Kansas, before struggling to the tough Kansas State defense in the second half. West Virginia was idle a week after coming from 2 scores down to beat the Wildcats in week 5, and the Mountaineers are one of the 11 remaining teams unbeaten. And I don't know, I think this will be a pretty close game, but Texas Tech is the home team, and I'm going to go with Texas Tech. Next, we have North Carolina State and number 3 Clemson. The Wolfpack outlasted Notre Dame in a hurricane conditions, moving to 4-1, while Clemson continued to impress, blasting Boston College a week after its big win over Louisville. The Tigers have won 11 of 12 games against the Pack, and sure enough, I am picking Clemson. Next, we have number 1 Alabama and number 9 Tennessee. Tennessee entered last week leading the nation in fumbles, but with a +1 turnover margin, that luck ran out as the Vols committed 7 turnovers in a wild overtime loss at Texas A&M last week. And once again, the Vols' luck will continue to run out because I am picking Alabama. Moving on, we have Wake Forest and number 14 Florida State. Florida State bounced back from a tough loss to North Carolina to log a 20-19 road win against rival Miami. Wake Forest shut down Syracuse 28-9 to move to 5-1 of the year after winning just 3 games in each of the master rebuilder Dave Clawson's first 2 seasons. That might sound impressive, but I'm going to go with Florida State. Next, we have North Carolina, number 16 Miami. North Carolina was out of gas after back-to-back nail-biter wins over Pitt and Florida State. The Tar Heels lost a hurricane-soaked game to Virginia Tech 34-3. Miami was unbeaten until dropping its 7th straight matchup with Florida State, this one by a single point courtesy of a blocked PAT attempt on a late touchdown that could have tied the score. I'm picking Miami. Next, number 12 Ole Miss versus number 22 Arkansas. Arkansas clipped the Rebels 53-52 last season, thanks in part to a big 4th down conversion that was one of the wildest plays of 2015. The Razorbacks are smarting after losing to Texas A&M and Alabama over the past 3 weeks. Ole Miss started 1-2, but got its season back on the rails with a big win over Georgia and Memphis before last week's bye week. I'm going to go ahead and go with Ole Miss in a close one. Next, we have Stanford and Notre Dame. Associated Press voters had both of these teams in the preseason top 10, but they're now a combined record of 5-6. Notre Dame rebounded from its loss to Duke by handling Syracuse, but then dropped a muddy 10-3 bout with North Carolina State for its 4th loss of the year. Stanford opened the season 3-0 before getting blown out by Washington schools in consecutive weeks. Notre Dame, you're just kind of having a season. I'm picking Stanford. Finally, we have Arizona State and Colorado. Colorado was outclassed by Southern California on both sides of the ball, but hung around for 21-17 loss thanks to 4 Trojan turnovers. The resurgent Buffs are out of the AP polls this week, but are still in the thick of the Pac-12 race at the season's midpoint for the first time since joining the league. The Sun Devils are 5-1 after downing UCLA at home, but have been outgained by 571 yards the past 3 games. I think this one will be a close one as well. I'm going to go ahead and pick Colorado by 13. I also picked number 24, Western Michigan over Akron. It's now time for this week's Game of the Week. This week, the Game Nicker will be live in Madison, Wisconsin as the number 8 Wisconsin Badgers take on the number 2 Ohio State Buckeyes. Wisconsin beat LSU and Michigan State as underdogs to come out of its tough opening stretch 4-1. After an off week, the Badgers' front-loaded schedule now deals them a home date with the coach Urban Meyer's Buckeyes, winning over Indiana at home last week. The last time the Badgers saw Meyer, he was unleashing a third-string quarterback Cardale Jones in a 59-0 beatdown in the 2014 Big Ten title game. So, I don't think it'll be a 59-0 blowout, but my headgear pick goes to the Buckeyes. Also, all the game previews are from ESPN.com. It's now time for this week's Matchup Madness. Each week we see which two teams goes head-to-head in NCAA football 2014 because they can't make new video games. My current record is 6-0, and let's see if I could go to 7-0 with the two teams we have this week, which are UMass and South Carolina. And this week I will be playing as South Carolina. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. Also, if you want to see more awesome content, click that subscribe button. And also, today is a triple upload day. We have college football Mania right now that you're watching right now. And then we have the NCAA matchup game, which will be coming out at 6 p.m. Central Time. We also have Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, Night 3. Things are getting pretty crazy in this weird sister location. That will be out at about 4 p.m. Central Time. And thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I got for you. Good luck to the teams this week. And thanks for watching.